Hey! We're back. First video of the year, 2022. Happy New Year. Really late, I know. It's like halfway through January, but whatever. I'm so busy. Today we are following on from the last video, the one up in the corner, when we wrapped the B pillar. Today we are doing the tints. So I mentioned the last one that I did one of the windows off camera. So today I'm going to be showing you how I've done it, or how I did it, I should say. Yeah. So this is the film. Let me get the camera. It's from Halfords. It was 20 quid. Dark smoke, and I went for 76 centimeters by 300 centimeters or 3 meters. Just because I thought I'm probably going to need quite a lot. And mates were saying that they reckon that's enough to do 2 windows in the back, but I've done one of them already, and there's still loads left on there. So I reckon I might need another like half roll of this to like do the whole lot. But we'll get in there a little squeegee thing. Let me just open it up for you. So you get the film, which has got like a protective layer on it on one side, and then the film, obviously the other side, sandwiched together. You get that thing, squidgy thing, and a razor blade. That comes in the kit. You don't get anything else. You're going to need a like a bottle of soapy water, or a spray or something, and probably a better knife because these aren't very good. But yeah, let's get to it. The other thing you're going to need as well, I forgot to say, is a heat gun or a hairdryer or something like that. And what we're going to do is take off the old film, because it's like that purpley stuff. Well, it's just gone purple, I think, 'cause it's so old and there's a few holes in it. And then we're going to clean it up, and then we're going to put this over the outside of the glass, cut it to shape, roughly, shape it with the heat gun. And then that's like the most of the hard work, and then bring it inside and stick it on basically. Also, I don't know if you remember from one of the other videos, I had that little Quicksilver sticker, and I think I mentioned in the other video that I reckon there's a hole behind that in the tin, which is the other reason I've got this to. So I want that sticker off. I don't want to peel it off and there'd be a big hole in the tin, which I think there is. So let's go have a look at that now. So ignore the MX-5 there. Some little bit of paint in the background. Here's the sticker. So I thought the best film getting it off. Oh, it's actually really hard to get off. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Can you see this little sort of thing here? I think that's a hole in the tint, I'm guessing. So I'm going to whip that off and have a look. Oh, you can see the other stick on the outside as well. Someone's done a good job of lining it up. They really wanted to hide this hole. If it is a hole, let's find out. There we go. I've saved it just for you guys. Oh yeah, there it is. A great big hole. Can you see that? I was right. What even is this? Is this like a homemade? What? It's the weirdest sticker I've seen. It's like in bits, strips. How weird. Maybe it was a stencil or something, I don't know. Anyway, right, I'm going to finish getting this off. This is going to take forever, I think. It's proper in there. Tell you what, I'm going to skip to that film being off. Ready? What do you reckon? That actually took ages, and I don't know if you can see all that glue residue. It's not focusing. Focus. kind of. Yeah, it was quite hard to get it off. I ended up whacking a heat gun, that one, all over the glass just to warm up the film, and then pulled it off. Come off a lot easier then. But yeah, all that film needs to, or glue, sorry, that one needs to be cleaned off. So I'm going to use something to get that off, and then I'm going to go outside and get that sticker there off. I'm not sure why there's loads of strips. Bit weird. Not sure why they've done that, but yeah, so I'm going to go and get all that glue off and any little bits of film, and then I'm going to make a start at tinting it. Right, quick tip while I'm here, because I know removing glue is pretty boring, but I've just figured out that you can spray some fairy liquid on there, let it soak, and you can actually just get it with a Stanley knife, as long as you take it slow and don't like push too hard. Obviously I think there might be a film on this glass as well, so I don't want to like cut through that. I don't know if it is there, but I don't want to find out either. So but yeah, use a Stanley blade, it's quite easy, but it's going to take forever anyway. Quick tip. Okay, that was a right old mission, but I think you will agree I ain't got much cleaner than that. I had to use a Stanley blade all over it in the end, so that seemed to get it off. I've done the outside, got that sticker off there. The strips, I've realised, are because the Quicksilver sticker was hollow, so they've put like an orange background, and I'm guessing they only had strips of orange. So anyway, that's done. Happy with that. I'm now gonna get on with the tinting. It's 2 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna have time actually, so we might be skipping to the next day, I don't know. Anyway, onwards. Right, I've done that bit on the outside. I've sort of shrunk it all down and what have you. I need to make some adjustments around this little thing here, because obviously there's air getting in there. I don't think it's quite cut right. Same with that one, they're a bit tricky. This bit's easy because you've got the bit where you can just sort of cut around there. You've got loads of leeway, but I'm just going to cut this a little bit better on the outside, and then shrink that down a little bit. But the rest of it all looks to be sat nicely. All the scratches and that you see there, they're all on the protective film on the outside, so they'll as soon as we take that off, because it's sort of back to front at the moment, so it will come off of that side and then inside and go onto the inside. That probably makes no sense whatsoever, but you'll see what I mean. So yeah, make some adjustments here, and then hopefully slap it in here. That's the plan. See how it goes. Look, there's the GoPro. Right, just squeegeeing this bit on. That was a bit of a nightmare getting the old film off the back, but as you can probably see the struggle. It's probably best to do that outside and keep it all wet, and then bring it in and stick it on the wet glass. But this little bit here is giving me a bit of trouble again, so I have to do a little bit more trimming around here, like this little, you can see that little flap. Can't really pick it up on the camera. One up there as well, see it just tickling around. So make some adjustments there, but all I'm doing is just getting all that water that's behind the film, just squeegeeing it all out so it comes out underneath. So like that's the edge of the film just there where my nail is, and then that's the glass. So it's all just sort of exiting down there. It's a bit annoying because this one doesn't, I don't think this opens. I imagine not because of the door there. But on the other window that I did, I just sort of opened that and then all the water fell out down on the floor, but I'm sure we'll be able to mop it up like that somehow. Anyway, right, I'm going to keep going, make sure I get all these air bubbles out. We'll see what we look like afterwards. It's actually the next day. Camera ran out. Yeah, it looks a million times better than it did. Again, I've done it, so it's not bang on perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. There's like a little, if you can see, where are we? Sorry, we can see it's me in the reflection. Then you can see just beyond there. I need to touch these up actually. Something I need to do. There you go. So there's like a little little mark there. So it's not perfect, but 20 quid. What more do you want? So all I'm going to do now, I probably won't do it on video. Well, I might do it in a separate video. Is do this back window. It's going to be a bit more of a pain because there's a bit of a curve to it, so it's going to take a bit more heat and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. For the cost and the time that it's actually taken to do, 20 quid. I really don't think it's bad at all. You can probably get it done if you're not as willing to do it. You can probably get it done for cheap, but I like to try and do stuff myself, as you know. So anyway, if you did like the video, give us a like, hit the subscribe button. Been a bit slack because of the Christmas and all that sort of thing, so there's loads of videos coming soon on the Bongo and the other stuff. So yeah, shouldn't be long and we'll be away. All the cars look at me weird because I'm holding a camera vlogging. Weird experience, but anyway, thanks a lot. See you in the next video.